Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 3 of our Bob's Uranium Angel campaign with the silly name. I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking, I feel like we figured it out. I mean, it's not, everything is not solved or anything, but I feel that this is a pretty good setup. And that it's actually doing what we want. What I can also see is I have 4 and these cannot keep up. So let's put in a few more. Oops. Let's see. Are you output constrained? No, not really. Not really. I mean, slightly. It's not significantly output constrained. What I then need to be worried about is now 6 and I have 4 here. That should still be satisfactory. Hopefully we'll start draining more here, but it doesn't seem like it. It really doesn't seem like we're draining enough. Still very low amounts we are getting in. Okay, so what next is actually I'm gonna run. Whoa. A steel axe. That could actually be a very interesting thing to do. Let's go up here and grab. Alright, so it's not exactly perfect. We are getting some contamination in this. Here, for example. No. It's not a contamination. That's a contamination. That seems strange, because how did that get in there? Whatever. We just pretend that didn't happen. There's gonna be a lot of contamination here. Good. So the reason I'm doing this is purely so I can. Oh, now the trouble starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just want to keep these up and running, and I can make 1. Oh, look at this beautiful steel tool. Love it. So wonderful. What? I need to chew chops on that one. Can't wait for that. Grab. Everything here is perfect. You are humming about. You have plenty here. Like it. Slowly getting over here. Alright, I completely forgot. In all my frenzy to build roads, which is something I have a tendency to go crazy about, after I noticed that you could actually not just build roads, but they were faster and they're convenient to keep track of what the hell's going on in your city. And delimit the city is actually also quite nice to do that. Okay, so let's get over here and get down here. I'm getting an awful lot of pollution from my burner miners, I think. Whoa, one thing I totally forgot is a radar. Let's actually build 2 radars. I always forget the radars. Let's build on 2, and I actually have some. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, we do. That one? No. That's gonna be here. I'm gonna remove this. And I also need some more belts. For sure, and 1 splitter. I need to bring it up to close to my this one, but not up all the way up. For sure not all the way up. Steel. Let's get a few more steel pickaxes. Oh, they need to be locked into place. They need to be locked here, locked into place. Let's get our, let's put it there. It's gonna be handy. And I don't want it right next to the path. Did I? No, I didn't get the splitter just yet. But the splitter I'm getting now, and that will get a new fixed spot. And we got some action going on here. Now it's time to get this. Okay, and I'll also get some undergrounds, another splitter, and you know what, just a few more belts while we're at it. Yeah, belts actually was what I wanted to do. Here you go. And I think I actually have 2 more. So they will be like this. No. Yeah, I think that's actually how it's gonna be. It's close enough. Here. Good. Oh, I just need to pave the way. Actually quite nice. Get some more iron. Let's get some more iron up here. And I know it's not doing very well, but I want to do it right. And doing it right means bringing over the coal, and then they'll be happy when it finally gets here. Of course, that assumes that I can actually make enough belts to get there safely. That should do the trick. Why are they not working? That's a hell of a lot of stone we have contaminating this one. Where's the stone coming from? Is it this? No, it's coming from here. How are we doing stone? Where's the stone coming from? Was something right there? Is one of these? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's silly. That is just silly. Okay, let's just assume that no one really noticed that. This is less than ideal. So that was just flipped around. Brilliant. Oh, nice. Steel, and let's get some more of this. Iron coming over. Under. Split. Nope. Too close. Whoa, now I know what I'm missing. I'm missing a lot of these. Why are you not getting any? Try again. Go. It's probably because this one. No, it's actually because they have some wrong things in their grabbers. Right, that took a while. It took like a long while. Long inserters, but what's the point of long inserters? I already have long inserters, don't I? Yes, long inserters, long-handed inserters. Allow inserter range to be configured. Ah, right, okay, so this actually is the one that I both like and dislike. This one will allow any inserter to go long and short. It's something that grows on you once you get it, but for now I'll just use the normal inserters. Okay, so insert on the side. What the hell is the problem with oh, the problem is that nothing's coming in. Ironically, these are actually the ones that do not need them. And let's actually check some belt here. Good. I was starting to see that we are actually creating something here. Good. This is totally up and running. I will just, to ease this one, will split. Nah, I don't think it'll split actually. I think it'll just wrap around here. It can wrap around. I'm not producing any of these, no. Let's get that one. Nothing? No. And let's solve that problem as well. And let's also get my walking path in order, working order. Ah, it's beautiful. Come on, please connect. Yes, connected. And let's clean the stuff up from our walking path. This is very nice. And let's continue the walking path further in this direction. It's going to go all the way towards here, where we'll start getting the bus. How are we doing here? This is not actually jammed, so I think that getting a 2 more would be nice. And then I think the next part is automating science. Huh. Not gonna get very far. How's this one? That's okay. Next part is figuring out where the hell we're gonna put science. I am leaning towards up here. Because I'm assuming my bus will be at somewhere up here. It'll definitely be north of this side, and it's going to be vertical. So up, down. Way, that was cool. That was definitely not what I wanted. So I'm thinking this might be the location. But on the other hand, how can I produce science if I do not have... Let's see. Should we build... Let's plan the bus. Usual 4 lanes for iron, though I do not think that's going to be correct. I don't think 4 iron lanes for iron will be correct. I think it'll be 3 iron lanes and 1 for what's it called? Gears, yeah. In any case, it's going to be 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be for steel and stuff. That's going to be for copper and stuff. This is going to be 4 related to what's it called? Yeah, the advanced like chips and stuff. Chips. Then I have my walking path. That's actually going to be. How about we signify the walking path with actually walking path equipment? Oh, I like this. So it's going to be here. Yeah, perfect. And let's build the first part of this going straight out. Let's see, what is it? First one will be gears. For sure it's going to be gears. Build 3 for the gears. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one might actually be. You're going to be building the gears, and then I think you can build the red signs. But it's just way too much. It's way too much to build this with I do not have any proper iron or copper coming in. Then I get my this one's going to be put in here. No, like this. So this is where I get my copper coming in, and then outbound be from the second. Oh, I actually spent all of it. Brilliant. Let's get some more. There might be a bit too much theory crafting and not enough actual crafting here. What was that? Okay, let's get optics, various applications of visible light. Yes, because I'm really sorry how dark this is. I did not. I'm kind of getting used to the dark, but it's not okay. It's not okay to have it this dark in a Let's Play, and I hate the fact that it is like this. You're gonna split off immediately. So this is basically, we are starting on the bus before we are even sort of doing anything here. Let's get some inserters here. This is not gonna cut it, is it? Is it actually going to cut it? Two in. Now there's something to be said about consistency. And outbound. And this, my friend, is red science. Now we just need to figure out how we get some power up there. I think the power should be, I hate putting it in the corner. because I'm such a lousy driver. That is something you really need to know about me. I am about the worst driver you could imagine. I want it there. Let's bring it up. Oh, this is cute. We should move the whole thing. But already now I'm saying I don't bother. Here. We have red signs produced. Now let's build some science depots. Is it science depot? What's it called? Lab. Well, that's also another word for it. Let's get down there. Have a look. I am extremely vulnerable when it comes to attacks from aliens. But I've also set a big starting net because I really don't want to be messing with aliens. That is something, that's the part of the game that I just don't enjoy very much. So this area is going to be clean when it comes to science. So let's build something here. Well, that place is as good as any. Light green geode. So I'm getting more science facilities. And I also need some power lines. Let's drag it from here. This takes a hell of a long time to do. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, I'm getting 5 of these. Yeah, basic circuit boards. I'm now seeing something I forgot. I should be building that somewhere. And that's gonna be a temporary thing. Promise me, it's gonna be temporary. Just need it somewhere, like in this area. So, iron thingies, wooden planks, something. Okay, let's start from scratch and say you are going to make wooden boards that comes from wood. Where the hell do I make the wood? Wood. Where did it go? Wooden boards and basic circuit boards. So you need coils here as well. So let's get some coils inserted here. One. I wonder if we can we like do it a bit cuter like this? I can. That is pretty cute. Now I have to figure out where the hell that board thing is there. So this one gets wood. There. That should do the trick. It's almost everything that can be placed here. That's going to be coils. Let's drag it over. And what we put in here is a lot of wood and some of this. And these will then be output into another chest. Cool. So we got these when we need it. Let's grab a few. Set that in here. Let's go down and check some more. Let's see. I should actually just create these. Because why not? Really, why not? Iron is by far my biggest constraint, so let's build it. And good. Why are we not building anything? Ah, we're kind of missing, you know, like... crap. What the hell? Is that even correct? I think I have too many. That should be steel, and then that should be the walking path. Oops. I think I botched this one. Doesn't matter. And that one still... This is of course not red signs until I have all the stuff needed for the red signs. Like, for example, a lot of copper coming in. It's good. That should do the trick. I have 7 more. These will be 1, 2, 3, 4. We are now also ready to start our production in all seriousness, or our side production at least, in some kind of seriousness here. Right, and this is where we end for now. This one, electronics, basic electronics. Oh, that's a lot of interesting thing. Okay, so that requires basic electronics board, and that is where we get into trouble. So filter inserters. I don't really need filters inserters at this point, but that's going to be something I'm going to worry about for another time. All right, that's the start of the bus. That's a pretty major achievement. So let's take a break and come back next time. So thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you next time.